I was reminded this evening of a subject that we haven't addressed in some time, and I thought I would go ahead for the benefit of for anyone who might be passing by and looking at our videos and trying to get an idea as to who we are and what we're about. And the subject is actually the 4 stages of learning. The 4 stages of learning. And this learning could be on anything. It could be learning how to hit a golf ball. It could be learning how to hit a baseball. It could be learning how to quilt. It could be learning how to fly fish. It could be learning how to cook. It could be anything. The first stage of learning is this stage: unconscious incompetence. You are unaware of the skill and I lack proficiency. So let me put myself in this, and this is not meant in any way whatsoever to be judgmental. I am not being judgmental about anyone's aptitude. It is just something to be aware of. So I'm going to put myself in this example, and the example will be quilting. I am unconsciously incompetent when it comes to quilting. I have no idea what is involved to quilt. I have no proficiency, and on top of that, I'm not interested. I have 0 interest. I'm not going to spend any time. I'm not going to spend any money. I'm not even going to give it another thought because I'm just not interested. And you know something? That's okay. I know there are probably millions of people that absolutely love quilting and spend, tremendous amounts of time and do some tremendous things quilting. And that's just fine. But if I did, let's just say that somehow or another I passed somebody on a bus that was knitting a quilt, or I passed somebody on Twitter, and suddenly I become aware. I have maybe this mild latent interest in quilting. And it's this stage where I become aware that there is a skill to quilting and that it could be fun. And I am consciously incompetent. So you move from this stage to this stage if you're interested. And it's at this stage that you are aware of the skill, but you're not yet proficient. And you've got to make a decision. I can go to the library and check out all the books on quilting. I can go to the people who are experts at quilting, find a mentor, find somebody, and maybe have to pay them for their time, pay them for their skills, pay them for their insight, but to help me learn to quilt. And at that stage, it's in this stage that you become aware of what you don't know. But you work really, really hard here. And then the next stage is you become consciously competent. You are able to use the skill, but only with effort. Here I am quilting. But I have to think about every stitch, every move I make. But I'm doing it. Ultimately, and hopefully I'm real interested in quilting still, it's something I really, really wanted to do, I can get myself to this stage, unconsciously competent. Performing the skill becomes automatic. I am a quilting machine. I am banging out quilts. I'm just sitting here knitting away. Not even thinking about it. Like brushing my teeth. And the world is full of examples of this. Tiger Woods. He's unconsciously competent. Probably most professional golfers, they're unconsciously competent. Not even thinking about what they're doing. Dustin Johnson. They just get up there and rip the golf ball. Here at Stock Market Caddy, we don't advertise. We don't do displays at the boat show or at the home show. Because I'm not really interested in reaching out to this group of people. Trading isn't for everybody. And there are folks out here that have no idea what trading is about. Zero, zip, nada. And they're not interested. They are blissfully unaware. And they lack proficiency. Hopefully they don't do any trading. They might, but they just don't know what they don't know. And we have no interest in reaching out to those. For people who pass us on the Twitter sphere or on YouTube, they generally fall, not all, but generally fall into this category. They become conscious of their incompetence, not in a subjective way. They're just aware of the skill that they are not yet proficient in. And to give you an example, they may be trading stocks, they may be trading some options, but they have no idea what trading futures is all about. Or maybe, they're not trading stocks, they have no idea what options is all about. Maybe they've been using time charts and they have no idea what line break charts are, or what point and figure charts are, or what a price chart is, or they have no idea what a profit factor is. They just have really no idea. And they become aware of their own incompetence. Now they have a choice here. They can stay here and grind it out on the Twitter sphere. Follow this person, follow that person, go buy that book, buy this book. And they can spend years in here. Even a golfer, can spend years out on a golf course chopping and hacking around. Or they can go and get themselves a golf coach, or in the trading world, they can find someone like us that's willing to spend some time with them and to try to teach them what we know and try to help them get to over here, where they become consciously competent. They're able to use the skill with effort, but they become traders. It takes effort. Our commitment is to do our level best to take this person here and bring them to here. Getting from here to here is up to the individual. We can't make that happen. It takes tremendous commitment, tremendous effort, and I don't care what it is. It could be golf, it could be fly fishing, it could be quilting. But to get one from here to here, it takes tremendous self-initiative. Most people will probably ease into this and ease back out. Most people. And that could be with a lot of things they do in life. Could be cooking, it could be anything. I've said this before, I'm not embarrassed about it. Bag it on at Stock Market Caddy, I'm a little obsessive compulsive. Everything I do is, BBs to the wall. I do it with gusto. I throw myself into it fully. We have spent thousands and thousands of dollars tens of thousands of dollars, thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of hours learning what we know. And we're prepared for the serious person to help maximize their time, to help them maximize their investment, and then try to get them, we can't guarantee anything, but to try to get them from here to here so that ultimately they can take themselves from here to here. That's what we're about at StockMarketCaddy.com. And if that interests you, if you are moving from Robinhood, following, Davey Day Trader, CNBC, flinging around an option or two here or there, and you're becoming aware of the stuff that you don't know, you could do it on your own, although we had mentors, paid dearly for them in the education. But you could spend thousands of hours and dig it out. Now, could you develop the swing machine? Not exactly. Not possible. But one could. I would never say someone can't. But if you want to know what we know, and you want to expedite and save yourself some time getting from here to here, that's what we're about. Now, we work very hard, and I always make the promise to those that sign up for the Q School that you will do just fine if you work half as hard as I will be working during that 4-week period. That's right. Put in a lot of hours. But it isn't for everyone, and folks can slide back and forth. Getting to here is not easy in any endeavor to master something. And we work day in and day out so that we stay in this zone. I'm Bag of Don at Stock Market Caddy. You're more than welcome to call me, 813-758-8263. I try to treat everybody with respect. I try to answer everybody's questions fairly and honestly. And I will just say this. We don't accept everybody. We don't. Try me. We don't. We only want those folks that are aware of what they don't know and are prepared to put the effort in to get using our tools to get to here and then ultimately to here. We want you to succeed. 813-758-8263. I'm Bag of Don, StockMarketCaddy.com.